So here we are. We are official, our first ever Rise Together episode video conference. I could not be where I needed to be today to interview and just have a conversation with our guest, Tori. And I'm going to let her introduce herself right now.
Hi, y'all. My name's Tori. I'm from Walmart 2933 in Princeton, West Virginia. I started out in Bluefield, Virginia, which is right down the road, about 9-10 miles down the road. I was there for a little while as a cashier. I started when I was 17 years old. I was still in high school. From there, I went to electronics as a sales associate, moved around and became a department manager. And then I applied for a ZMS position, actually, when ZMSs were still around, and I didn't get it. Then I applied to a assistant role in Marion, Virginia, which is a good little Division I store. It's only 99,000 square feet. It's tiny and amazing. From there, I moved on to Whitfield I went to be an overnight assistant, and then I've been at Princeton for almost 3 years. So I have the fresh areas right now, which is my passion. I didn't know that was my passion until our store manager called me one day and said, "Hey, you're going to fresh." So that's where I went.
So you didn't know you were going to be passionate about fresh, but yet here you are. They told you were going to be.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit. So I'm from the Midwest, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas. This has kind of been my realm, Texas, for my entire life. So let's hear a little bit about Princeton, West Virginia.
Princeton, West Virginia is a very small little town. These are just people where everybody knows everybody around here. We have a Walmart here, and then we have a Walmart down the road in Bluefield.
Did you grow up in West Virginia? Because I can hear a little bit of a southern twang there.
Yeah, I did. I was born in North Carolina, but I've lived in West Virginia my whole life. I went to school here. I graduated from Bluefield High School, actually, fifth in my class. So, but yeah, I started, I went to college. I was in college, and then I went into the assistant manager program when I was 20 years old. I was driving to Marion, which was 52 miles from my house, one way. From driving to Marion and in between all that, when I went to overnights at Whitfield is when I stopped going to college as much and really started focusing on management and wanting to promote and moving up. So I've been a manager for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in January. So I started young.
Sure, but I think that's such a great story, because that's not a story you hear very often anymore. Because the movement in our culture is you got to go to college and then maybe even grad school, then you're allowed to start life. But here's someone, you were in the middle of college and you said, you know what, I'm going to go this route. So walk us through that a little bit. What made you make the decision, and has it been a good decision for you?
It has been. I love this company, and I found even when I was a cashier that I love talking to people. I had my CSMs one time, and I was always the kid in school that didn't like to be in trouble, that if I was in trouble, I was upset. So my CSMs called me into the cash office when I was at Bluefield, and I acted like I was in trouble, so I get in there, and I'm almost in tears. And they handed me a box of candy and said, "We just wanted to thank you. We got a really great compliment on you from a customer today. We don't get that a lot, so I just wanted to appreciate you." That's when I knew that I just loved interacting with customers. And I know that there's sometimes a bad side to management. You deal with the not so great stuff, but being able to talk to my people every day and see my people and learn about them and just be able to I know I'm very invested in my people. So I know what they're doing on vacation. I know about what their kids are doing and what their kids have for school and everything. So I love being able to have that connection with them and have their kids run up to me in the middle of the store and come hug me or want to take pictures with me or whatever they want to do that day.
CBWA, of course, is what we call it here, coaching by walking around. So it sounds like that's exactly what you're up to, coaching by walking around with your associates, and you're engaging in a way that your associates apparently are responding to, and that's exciting to hear.
Yeah. I found that the people in this company and the advancement that you can do without a college degree and where you can go in this company, that really stood out to me. And I don't think a lot of people understand what Walmart has to offer as far as even just the operations or even just becoming a full-time associate with insurance benefits and 401k and stock options. I don't think people understand how great this company treats you and how far you can go, and just by working hard, being that family environment. And I really felt that in Marion. There was only, I think, 200 associates there, but they really took me in. And I don't think at first I struggled with Marion because here's this 20-year-old assistant manager coming in And these are all 25-year associates. I was there the year that the store was 25 years. And so at first, I think that they were hesitant to accept me. And then once they really got to know me, they realized that I did have something to offer, and I wanted to learn from them, because I cannot do my job without my people. Your people get you promoted. We all know that. So I can't do anything without learning from them. And I did. I took a step back and said, hey, please teach me this, because I don't know everything.
That's outstanding. In fact, in an interview we had a while back with a store manager, that he made a list of things that he wished he knew before just moving up to that next step for him. And one of the things that he shared specifically, you just shared as well, and that is our people get us promoted, that our people are our best resource, and not to be used in a way to use people, but instead to understand what they have and what makes them valuable, but most importantly, what they're offering and what they can teach us is huge. And you had such an incredible opportunity, 25-year associates that all were in that role that could teach you exactly what to do. And as managers, sometimes, we've got to take a step back and be willing to say, will you show me what you know? Because those individuals know a lot more than we probably give them credit for, not enough. We definitely don't sing their praises enough, do we? So.
No, that's the thing, is they teach us. That's my favorite thing. I love being challenged by my department managers. I encourage them to challenge me. There are times that I do not know everything. And I had a produce department manager that been with the company, been in produce for over 20 years. And I did not know a single thing about fresh when I went over there. And I said, teach me. I still to this day, I walk up to him, what does this taste like? What does this go with? Or how do I cook this? How do I know to talk to a customer about this item? How do I know if it's good? How do I know if the quality's good? And he'll take the time and stop and teach me. And if I say something wrong, they will call me out on it. And I really enjoy that, because I want to have that conversation and figure it out. So I like learning from them. I like for them to challenge me, because I learned that.
Absolutely. So not only just challenging you, but recognizing we're all on the same team and we're trying to get better together. That's huge. And so good and so refreshing to hear an assistant manager say, I'm maybe we don't enjoy, you say I enjoy being called out. I don't know if we enjoy it, but you can appreciate the value and what they're bringing to the table. And I think there's better ways than others to call somebody out. But I'm guessing you have the kind of relationship that they understand. It's not a calling out as much as it's a conversation with you to say, actually, this is the correct way we do that. So just so you know, the next time you talk with a customer.
Yeah, they do. We have that type of relationship. I've been in Fresh for almost 2 years now. So we've gotten to where we all can have those conversations with each other and know where our boundaries are. So I walk in, I will be a good, not cool manager, but I expect respect. But at the same time, I'm not going to come and, beat you down every day. I believe in lifting your people up. I'm not a mean manager, but I get results. You don't have to treat people bad to get results. You don't have to bark at them to get results. You don't have to do that.
Absolutely. And I think we're seeing more and more managers recognize that. And I know it's one of the things at the academy side that we've been training individuals in, all the different associates that have been coming through. We've been saying, listen, negative reinforcement will get you results, but not nearly as long as positive reinforcement will get you results. So the encouragement's better than the nagging, the showing them how, the do say, that is far more valuable than coming back and following up with your associate than giving them that note or coaching for improvement or those things. You'll get a lot further by helping our people find success and having those constructive feedback conversations. So that's great. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. And I think you touched on a little bit one of my biggest things is explaining to you why we do the things that we do. I think that is so incredibly important, because your associates, if you just say, I need you to do this, I need you to do this, they might go do it. And, they don't know why you're telling them to do it, but if they understand why and the benefits and how, maybe it makes somebody else's job easier. Maybe it'll make your job easier tomorrow if we do it this way for a couple of weeks. And I think that explaining that to them, they really understand, and you'll get better results out of your associates. When the Fresh Cap process just rolled out, I told how often or how used to where we just go back there and pull stuff out of the bins just because we know we need it out there, right? And I said, guys, I know it's hard for you to not go back and just pull stuff out of the bins because you know it'll go to the floor, or you know it'll sell, but we have to do the process correctly day in and day out. And it's not going to be easy for a couple weeks because we're just getting onto this process. But please trust me, when we start doing this over and over again and do it the right way, you'll see the results and you'll see how much easier your process is. And I had a department manager walk up to me the other day who was kind of resistant to the process. He said, Tori, I think this CAT process is going to work. And I said, yeah, I think you're right. And I walked away.
Outstanding. And that is the call from the top down has been, let's run the play. Let's get on process. Let's do the things that are going to make all of our Walmart stores successful. So I'm glad that you definitely hit on that. We met each other through the Instagram initiative, I guess, right? 15 stores have the opportunity to kind of launch Instagram, and you were one of those stores. And so what's your store so we can all follow you? Walmart at what?
2933.
There it is, 2933. And what are some of the fun things you've seen on Instagram since you got the ball rolling there?
Whoever did the movie challenge, I don't remember the store number exactly. They were hilarious. I enjoyed them a lot. And then I loved the layawayable video. I enjoyed watching that. But having my associates come to me now, because I've been talking about it in a lot of meetings. And so I'm from a area where not a lot of people have Instagram. And so once I started showing them what we could do in the stories, and I have department managers coming up to me now, hey, Tori, come take a picture of this. Or can you post this new item on our Instagram page? So getting our people excited about it, growing it, and building up my team here to have fun with them. That's what I love. I love having fun at work. I love being able to hear everybody's creativity. I feel that I'm a little creative, but I think that I have a lot of associates here that are way more creative than me and can have so much fun with it.
And that's the heart of where we're at Walmart. And I think I'm glad you said that. You said we like to have fun. Doug McMillan, our president, at the meeting here recently, the holiday meeting, said, I want to see our associates have fun. We know that we work hard, but we can also show people we play hard too. And I think that's one of the things, not being silly and being, crazy and playing the whole time, but working and at the same time enjoying our job. Like, what a novel idea to go out and enjoy our job. And one of the things I think is happening is this one. I saw the bracelet, so I went and grabbed mine just now. So I saw the bracelet on you just now. So this is a brand new campaign. I'd love to point out to some of our associates, if you hadn't seen it, Spark a Smile. The idea being, can we share moments that we catch our fellow associate in the moment, helping out other associates and helping out customers, but can we share those moments with each other? And so you probably have seen that in your break room, the chain hanging from the ceiling. We got the bracelets, all those different things I think are incredible store initiatives that just makes Walmart something different than I don't think the outside world actually comprehends for who we are. We are a place to save you money, but here's the best part, so that you can live better. And we're doing it with our associates. We're doing it with our customers. And so I'm glad that you hit on that. Man, I went too far on that. Anyway, so my favorite question always, and so is, what does the spark mean to you?
So the spark to me is the passion that I have from this company. I love spending time with my people, and I think it's a family, because a lot of times we spend, especially as salaried managers, spend more time here sometimes than we do at home, and a lot of people do. So just being able to come in and see my people every day and drive that passion and be excited about coming to work and being that happy, positive, smiling face. And I try to come in with a smile and greet everybody as I walk in the door. I make it a mission to know everybody's name. If I see a new face, I'll stop you right where you are. Hi, my name's Tori. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? What do you do? If I haven't seen you before, I'll peek my head in orientation and say, hey, my name's Tori. I'm the fresh assistant. Nice to meet you guys. If you need anything, let me know. So I want them to come to me. If they know that they can come and talk to me and come speak to me about, things that are really important to them or things that they need, and they know that Tori will take care of it, that just means the world to me.
Outstanding. I love it. So again, hey, thank you so much, Tori, for joining us today. And thank you for everybody watching this episode of Rise Together. If you got any ideas or other individuals that you would like to see us interview and have a conversation with, shoot us your messages. You can find us on Facebook as well as YouTube. Just search Rise Together Walmart. We can't wait to hear from you. Thank you, guys.